Ladies and gentlemen, the Fortnite black hole is coming back, sort of. On September 13th, the game will be completely unplayable and will most likely not come back online until Tuesday morning at 4 a.m. Eastern. We kind of had something similar with the Galactus event, but that was about 12 hours. This one could be 36 hours of the Fortnite servers being down. Now, there's a chance that it's still going to be a 12-hour downtime similar to Galactus, but there seems to be a lot building up towards this event because of how the event's going to play out, and I'm going to talk about that later in the video. You might be asking, how do we know this? Well, there are a ton of leaked files linked to the Season 7 event that hint towards a black hole type of screen, or at least the game becoming unplayable right after the event is over. Fortnite also just put out a blog post about Operation Skyfire event. That's what they're calling the event. And we'll get into exactly what's going on about the event and some Season 8 leaks later in the video. They're saying that the Battle Pass challenges, the Superman challenges, and any edit style upgrades are going to have to be completed before the event on Sunday. Why would they tell us to complete all the challenges beforehand if the game was not going to be playable afterwards? Well, how do we know that Season 8 is starting on a Tuesday? Well, that date has been leaked from the beginning of the season, and Fortnite season updates are always on a Tuesday. It just makes perfect sense for there to be an event at 4 p.m. and then 36 hours later, some sort of black hole screen is taking up the game or the game servers are down. Something big obviously is going to happen in the event for this to go down. And then at 4 a.m. Tuesday, Season 8 will officially launch. This is kind of big news for me because if you guys remember, like the black hole stream, I broke viewership records. I had over 100,000 people watching. We were coming up with theories and ideas. And I'm excited to see if this one's going to be the same because I'm going to be live. If there's an extended downtime, best believe I will be live on Twitch. The name of the event is called Operation Skyfire, and it is going to be an interactive event according to Epic. The entire season, the aliens and the mothership have been messing with the island, sending in UFOs, abducting things, absorbing POIs, and most importantly, they attempted to abduct the 0 Point at the beginning of the season. Well, it looks like the residents of the island have had enough and are going to start fighting back. Dr. Sloan, she's a level 100 skin in the Battle Pass. She's also an NPC in the game. She has a plan to save the island. The next POI that's supposed to be abducted is Corny Complex, where her headquarters is actually located. There's even footage of what Corny Complex is going to look like during the abduction, and it looks like Dr. Sloan is not going down without a fight. Sloan and the IO have been developing explosive devices and are loading them all around Corny Complex. The plan is for the mothership to abduct these different buildings that are filled with these explosive devices and then have them blow up once they've been abducted. The IO guards will then detonate them, and then the mothership will have to crash and explode. And I'm assuming the mothership will crash down onto the island. My theory is that if the mothership is going to crash into the island, that's when the season will end. That's when the event will cut off, and there will be some sort of downtime. And I guess at the start of Season 8, we will discover what has happened to the island. The mothership is almost as big as the island. It's also filled with a bunch of older POIs and weird things that were abducted. Could this be the way that Epic decides to change part of the map for next season? The mothership is scattered everywhere and you have POIs spread across the map, old and new. We have seen the explosive devices, by the way, that they're going to be using in the loading screen for the event. And Fortnite says the event is going to be interactive. So we're probably going to run around in the mothership, taking out aliens, loading, explosive barrels onto the POI and saving the island. I think it's going to be a really cool event, and definitely one that you're not going to want to miss. So what else is happening during the event? In the teaser image Fortnite posted about Operation Skyfire, in the bottom left, there is an image of Kevin the Cube and a small mini map of tilted towers. So Kevin the Cube has been leaked, especially in the anonymous Reddit post, which a lot of the stuff from that anonymous Reddit post has been confirmed, like the Ariana Grande event, the flashback sequence. Some of it has still yet to come, like the Naruto collaboration in Season 8 and a few other things. But one of the things was that Kevin the Cube is coming back. And now officially we have it in the event preview picture. It's definitely going to play a big part in the event for sure, as there are leaked files for players spawning and interacting with the cube. It looks like there's some sort of animation where we go and put our hand on Kevin the Cube. And one where you get knocked back, and one where you bounce on top of it. If you guys remember Kevin the Cube, you can kind of interact with him in the real world and he would send you flying. Now, what about Tilted Towers? Epic kind of clickbaited us with this one a little bit, because when we saw the Season 7 cover, we saw Tilted Towers on the cover. It's still there. It's the Season 7, basically, like, main image, and we see Tilted in broad daylight. But Season 7's about to end. Tilted Towers is still not in the game. So did we get clickbaited? Not really, okay? It has not come. We're disappointed. But in the loading screen for the screenshot from the event, it looks like Tilted is like mid-abduction during this. But why would Tilted be back randomly? It's everyone's favorite POI. We know that. Most people love Tilted Towers. Fortnite is either going to bring it back somehow during the event, or this could play into my theory where the mothership will explode and crash, and some of the older POIs that it has abducted will be, you know, spread back onto the map. Something we got to remember is the goal of the aliens is to take the 0 point, and the 0 point is literally what creates the Fortnite map. The last time the 0 point got messed with is when we went from the old map to the new map. I do think that in Season 8, there will be some sort of Tilted Towers POI, because this would be a very, very big clickbait by Epic if, you know, they show us Tilted in the loading screen and we don't ever get it at all. So let's talk about Season 8 leaks, because we have some juicy leaks. There were hints and teases at an Egyptian/Greek mythology theme, and now it seems to be confirmed. Looks like it's going to be some sort of ancient theme for next season. It sounds interesting if they pull it off right. There could be a ton of cool Greek god, magic spell items and abilities, cool desert biome with maybe pyramids and stuff. We did see a leak about a mummy skin in the battle pass. They added a loading screen with an unknown character holding a primal rifle. That's a little bit scary, though. I don't really like the primal weapons, but they are in a desert POI in that loading screen. There was also a leaked cactus plant that you can bounce on like a tire. However, it's not all about Greek and ancient mythology. The car in the loading screen actually looks like a wasteland, kind of like Mad Max vibes if you watch that movie. People are thinking there could be some sort of Mad Max collaboration. There's also a rumor about a brand new shotgun coming next season. Hopefully they nail it this time. It's kind of weird sometimes when they add new shotguns, because sometimes they're either too powerful or not good at all. Not a lot of people like the charge. The primal shotgun was a mess, and the combat was too powerful initially when they added it. But hopefully this next one will actually be good, and it will be something that people would use. I feel like the lever shotgun is probably the closest they've gotten to adding a shotgun that is comparable to the current tac and pump that people are still willing to use. Keep in mind, from the leaked Reddit post, there is some sort of sideways dimension. This is a further collaboration potentially of Stranger Things and their version of the Upside Down. We're going to be getting the sideways in Fortnite. Of course, it's not 100% confirmed, but a lot of the stuff that was posted in that anonymous post has been happening. I'm going to be doing all kinds of stuff during the event and during the downtime, so be sure to use my creator code Sypherpk in the item shop if you want to support me. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.